You've seen the same thing at this location many times, where idiots try to make the nearly impossible illegal left turn. Today, it's Jack Offerson. He's ignoring the right turn only sign. We're pointing to the right while honking, but he doesn't take the hint.
That way.
That way. I completely disagree with my wife's reaction right here. She thinks he's trying to hit us or intimidate us, but I disagree. My opinion is we should have slipped by him on the right, but instead, my wife decides that this is the correct response. After he goes into the parking lot, he turns around and comes back out, presumably to attempt that left turn again, instead of just turning left somewhere else. He eats lead paint soup because the lead paint chips weren't enough when he was a kid. This wasn't exactly on my bucket list of things to see. Oh, nice. Oh, not nice. But somehow it made my bucket list anyway. Jenna Talia decided that this is an awesome place to stop, but this is a terrible place to stop, and with her back end sticking out. Didn't know what she was doing at first, hence the hesitation. It would have been fine if she had stopped here instead, and closer to the curb. I wish I spoke idiot so I could tell her off in her own language. I recently posted a video about Waymo, a self-driving taxi service, and how it just about flawlessly got me to my destinations. Well, here's a self-driving Waymo that intended to get into the left turn lane, but couldn't because nobody would let it get over. But instead of missing its turn, it sits there and blocks an open straight lane. I think Waymo needs to program their cars to miss their turns in order to not block traffic on such a busy roadway.
Out here. Now I can go straight.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Crackhead Kathy's fifth cousin, Loopy Lorazepam Linda, might be dealing with trouser chili because she's going way too fast for traffic conditions. She'll tell you that she's a great driver. Well, that's what the voices in her head are telling her anyway. After enjoying the redwood forests, the ocean views, it's important not to let your guard down. The lesson here is, don't turn left on a tight blind curve.
Whoa. Fuck off. Jesus Christ.
Red Neckerson didn't get the memo. Zombies eat brains, so this guy is safe.
Which might
need to get up to the speed of traffic before maneuvering in front of other drivers. This moron isn't just missing a few screws, he's missing the entire toolbox, because then he stops to make an illegal left turn. Yep, he honked back. And then he comes to his senses, because here he is moments later. This is the freeway-only lane, which is almost always free-flowing. Our lane, however, usually backs up, so it's very common for drivers to use this freeway-only lane to skip the queue in our lane. Well, here comes one such driver, Anita Bath. She plays dirty.
Go, bitch, go.
This guy is so dumb, he eats dog turd soup with a fork. All he had to do was wait a couple more seconds for the light to turn green, but instead he turns right, makes an illegal U-turn, and makes another right. Circumventing a traffic signal is illegal. Oh look, he saved no time with that move. Can't bother to signal his turn either. He's probably a professional thorn in lots of flesh.
Stop sign at the trail, the walking trail. He probably had to
Yeah, I
say
saw
that.
that.
What's this? What is this?
The hell?
What the
He has
fuck?
to make a weird turn, I guess.
Oh, no he doesn't.
You don't think so?
Lazy.
Dick Whacker can't handle anyone in front of him. We're in a dual left turn lane. He goes into the other lane in the middle of the turn. Then as these two lanes merge, he races up to block us and then comes to his senses for a split second. As we merge onto the freeway, he wants to exit in less than a mile, but just has to get around everyone. You're supposed to change lanes one at a time, not race across the lanes. He didn't save any meaningful time with this, as he now exits. They say ignorance is bliss, but I find his to be downright disturbing. No bliss here. This idiot put his turn signal on, so I slowed down a bit to let him change lanes. But he never did, and turns his signal off. Okay, enough of his nonsense. I'm gonna speed back up and continue going by him. I'm about to pass this blue car soon, then Speedy Sam shows up going 20 over the speed limit. But I slow down just enough so that Speedy Sam can cut in front of me without it being a cutoff. But his speeding almost got him. When he catches up to heavier traffic, he changes lanes constantly. All that risking a speeding ticket got him nowhere faster. He really is the dog shit on the shoe of society. More of this pointless racing through traffic to get nowhere. And yet another Mario Andretti wannabe in a race for a toilet bowl explosion. But I did make a mistake here. I accidentally cut him off too closely. But he gave me a thumbs up? It was 420, so maybe he was high. Then it seems he thinks he's gonna shoot the shrinking gap. He now tailgates us way too close. The best thing to do is just get out of their way.
All over the lane.
Drive.
And look who got to the red light faster. I feel really sorry for the janitor that's gonna have to clean up his mess, or the car detailer if he doesn't make it to the bathroom in time.
This one's looking down.
They didn't stop either. Jesus Christ.
Nobody likes a paranoid ninny. Notice how a full-size pickup truck can fit within this lane on the bridge and even has a foot to spare. But paranoid pansy Patricia, in her tiny little condom box, is too scared to go. When traffic ahead of her moves on, she still sits there and waits for all oncoming traffic to clear, holding up this whole line. Lady, you're not driving a bus. Alright guys, there's a lot more exciting content to come, so be sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon, drop a comment below, give us a thumbs up and share. Also, check out some of our other videos. Thank you for watching.